Hey, Nocturnal! How are you? Hopefully you're going well. I'm just setting up the stream. Yeah, I can't complain. Just a bit tired this evening. Oh, that's a bit too loud for me. So yeah. Oh, sorry. Good God. It'll be a short stream tonight. I'm going to bed early. Alright, let's jump straight into it. Okay, welcome everyone. So, yeah. I've been working on the API on the weekend. So I made a little bit of a jump and stuff like that. And I'll show you what we've done. I've also gone ahead and put things we needed to do in here. So, yeah. And now that we have Postman installed, I can open it up. I do need to edit Postman a little bit, just because I've made a few URL changes for the API. And Nocturne, you're up early, aren't you? Or did daylight savings start? I'm going to say you're up early. Alright, so one of the changes I've done is we've got /API and then we've got a version number. So we're going to start off with version 0. Has it for you? Yeah, alright, cool. The reason being why version 0 is because I know that there's going to be a number of field changes coming up very shortly. Those field changes will be the naming of fields in certain tables and stuff like that. And I know it's going to break things. So I kind of want to be like, all right, cool. Version 0 is the alpha. We're playing around with it and stuff like that. Version 1 will be set in stone when we go out with the 32 branch. So yeah, I'm up at the time I should get up. I don't manage it all the time. Fair enough. I can understand. I've got to wake up at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. And I have to force myself to actually go into work because I got to pick up my car after. Oh, I should also start the API. Oh, I've got to pull in the changes first. And that's the REST framework one. Alright, git pull. And then start. So I've done a multitude of changes. We've still got a few changes I want to implement. So, for example, the create's fine. I'm happy with the create. It's the list I'm not happy with, mainly because we've created something generic, and I want to actually implement that generic in here. So, yeah. Let's send this. We should now get data, which... Alright. We got a internal error. No problem, we'll fix this all up. We also have, or should have now, coffee. I'll get rid of the HTML view and all that kind of stuff very, very quickly. Yeah, we have a little Easter egg now. So, yeah, and if you make anything... Yeah, the idea being it will come up with silly sort of 418s. So, I found that funny. All right, let's get back into this. Let's go localhost, API, version 0. And then I want to write in project. Ah, that's it. Maybe I didn't push my changes. Give me a couple of seconds. I've got my laptop over here. No, everything should be up to date. Okay. Yeah, coffee returns, I'm a teapot. I thought I'll squeeze the joke in. There's a reason why actually... Oh, ad break in the progress. There is a reason why I did it, and it was just to test what I'm going to have to do for the object data, because the object data is not connected to a single table. The object data will actually control the object assignment table and all the fields in there and stuff like that. So yeah, it was mainly a learning experience. So yeah. And it's actually getting cold here today. All right, this week should be fine. It's just from the 3rd of March to like the 2 weeks later, we only had 2 cold days out of all that, and it's been 30, and then now we've just got a couple of cold days in a row. We're like, oh god, it's cold. But yeah, we've got a nice day tomorrow, which is why I want to cycle in, and then a hot day again, and then okay days. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's 14. All right, 14 km/h winds, I should specify. All right, welcome back. So I was looking at my ride tomorrow. I've been getting headwinds like there's no tomorrow. I'm fine with them if they're not so as heavy as the other week. The other week they absolutely broke me. It took me 2.5 hours to get home. In the UK, we're a little bit all over the place some days. Feels like summer is starting the next day we have frost. Yeah, it feels like we had a very late summer because pretty much for 2 weeks, it was nearly every single day was over 30 degrees Celsius. I was just getting to that point where I'm like, oh God, stop, please. And it didn't help that day I rode home in some really heavy winds, and it was well over 30. I was exhausted. It was... I think that's also the reason why last Thursday I was like, I got up on time, I was getting ready to cycle into work, and I was just like, I just don't want to. Which is sad. Okay, cool. Cannot resolve keyword v0. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do, we're going to close all tabs, we're going to minimize everything, we're going to open up NearBeach, we're going to open up NearBeach, we're going to open up the URLs API underscore version 0. So I'm purposely keeping all of these set up like this. And then if we jump into... it's on my local, isn't it? Yeah, we got version 0. Cannot resolve v0. Oh, been using a Mac all day. Oh. Okay, coffee works. But project doesn't. All right, I've broken something, and we're going to fix it. Yes. What have I broken? Everything. Just everything. Is it matching the old API? It shouldn't be, because I've removed all reference to it. So this is just it in there now. Where's my code? Over here. Where's the error? Over here. Alright, let's have a look. REST framework views, API permissions. Oh. I think I know where. Generic permissions. Okay, opening up the decorators, opening up this, we want to open up this, and we want to go generic permissions, line 27. Okay. I'm going to put a little breakpoint here. We're going to hit refresh on this. We hit the breakpoint. We're going to have a look at the quags. So we've got location ID project. There's our problem. All right, no, I've done something silly. So we want to go into the API permissions. And we want to drop my pen. Because I've changed the API stuff. All right, cool. No, this is... I just need to do that. And then what I need to do... I'm pretty sure we're calling it just version 0. Yeah, alright, cool. Easy done. So what's passed through is because I've added on the V0 and stuff like that. Oh yeah, cheers. Thank you very much, Nocturnal. Yeah, we just need to get rid of it, and then it'll be processed as an object and destination and location ID. So that's easy done. Now, the reason why I've named it version 0 is because when we integrate this up to version 1, we'll come back and actually change this all into version 1 and stuff like that. So, yeah. That way we can start a habit being like, all right, cool, if we're going to support version 1 for X amount of months, however, start developing version 2, we can then just put in version 2 and so forth like that. So I'm trying to future-proof this as best as possible. Now, we should put this there. I'm going to hit refresh. I'm going to hit stop and debug. Yeah, alright, cool. There we go. Easy done. I thought I did a refactor to do that. I might want to try... wait. My English skills is off somewhere else. Might want to make that var a var so you can switch to newer versions easier later, or make it a const. By the way, I mean Python const, where it's just got a capitalized name. Okay. Where am I? Alright, so here we are. This should work it out. So we go forward, destination. We only get 1, we don't get 2. Yep, that's perfectly fine. We just go play it forward. And now we're getting data. And then if we go into here and go 1, there we go. If we type in coffee, coffee will pop up. Once again, I will make all of this JSON. So I've just got to now reflect our changes in here. It's just me typing in version 0 and /, so nothing too hard. Okay. So I'll need to finish off the coffee stuff. That will be pretty easy. So if we minimize everything, we open up everything, we open up NearBeach, we open up the views, we got the API, we got Coffee API. So you'll see here that we're missing all of this stuff. And I was going to use Coffee as a test to see if we need this stuff, because I've put all this in the settings. And then if it's working in the settings file, then I won't need to declare it everywhere else. So, yep, there. So, I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call this folder project. Yep, project. And then I'm going to move all of these into project. Like so. Easy done. I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call this one coffee. And then we're just going to create a new new request in coffee. Easy done. So what we want to do is we want to list coffee. It's a simple get. We're going to do, oops. But instead of project, it's just coffee. And then if I hit send, authentication credentials were not provided. Perfect. Okay, cool. It's just the render classes is not done. However, if I minimize this, I open up this, I go into our local, I go into our settings, I scroll down to the REST framework. I then go default render classes. I'm just making this up to see if it works. And it should be JSON renderer. Actually, I don't know where that renderer comes from, so I'm going to go up here, renderers.json renderer. In fact, like so. Okay. Don't know if that will work, but it's worth a shot. Well, it booted up. No, it didn't. Okay, not a problem. We're trying to figure out what will work, what won't work, and so forth like that. So we know that the authentication, that will work perfectly fine being up here, and we're going to apply that in here so it applies everywhere. The default rendering classes does not, unless I've spelled something wrong, highly likely. So let's find out. So I'm just going to copy this one. I'm going to paste it in. I've spelled something wrong. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy that one, and I'm going to paste that one in. All right. And then we are going to try the coffee again. Perfect. And I love it. It's like you get the coffee, it's like teapot. Hello, did you want to make some tea? Thank you very much, Fern of Sigma. Welcome, welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my content. However, oh, I'm logged in there. That's why that's working. So I'm going to rename this one to no permissions. Actually, I am. Can do something like this. Just so it's structured in a way where I'm like, all right, cool. If I'm doing anything like that. Is that a kettle brewing or crickets? Crickets. Yes. Or cicadas, yep. So, yeah, they're just out in the front. It's, apart from today and yesterday, it's been extremely warm. So, yeah, they usually come out and do their cicadaing. So, yeah. Alright, so coffee. I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to add a folder and have no permission. These are just for my tests. And remember, we're going to put all of these in unit tests and so forth like that. So that way, this gets run automatically. And then we're going to create one, add folder. We're going to have a team leader. I'm still putting in the name mainly because it pops up here. It's just making my life easier. Close other tabs. Alright, save changes. So we want this particular one. We also want authorization. And hey, Ivanhoe, how are you going? Hopefully you're going well. Welcome back. We have done something with the API. So yeah, we're just getting everything all ready. We're sort of figuring out all of this sort of stuff and whether or not we need all of this. In fact, I don't need any of that now because I've set it up and I know it works. So yeah. And team leader. What we're going to actually do is we're going to delete our local database, create a new one, restore the fixtures to it, add in the tokens, set up the tokens. Sorry, migrate in the token tables, set up some tokens, set up some new permissions and stuff like that, and solidify it. And then we are, yeah, just going to continue playing around with it. Okay, authorization, we want token. Alright, I've balked something up. Yes, I have. And I know exactly what I balked up. So, with the token, I'm terribly sorry. There was a colon in there. There you go. Hello, did you want some tea? And then I want to duplicate it, but it doesn't duplicate it at all. And what we want is we want to post. Authorization credentials not found. Oh. Missing one positional argument request. I had this the other day and it was really, really weird. Alright. Let's fix this up. We got it right there. I think it's because I had static method on it. And yet it's saying, are you sure you want these to be... Anyway, let's hit send. And it's like, why did you put coffee in me? It's the little jokes that make me sane at the end of the day. All right, put this would actually be called post. This one would be called put. Oh, put's not allowed. That's fine. That's fine. I'll figure it out. Once again, all of these are going to be used for testing purposes, stuff like that. So we need delete. I need the token number. Let's grab that very, very quickly. Delete not allowed. Now, I know delete is allowed, and I know put is allowed too. So, yeah. Just double checking a few things. So, create, yep. Destroy. Yep, then list. Then retrieve. And then update. All right. Cool. And this is a view set. All right. Oh, sorry. All right, let's find out why this is happening. Okay, so Django REST framework, and then we have a view set. Delete functionality. Now this is the model view set. Oh. All right, that's model view set. View set, model view set, destroy. Yeah, we've got that destroy. But yeah, all right. Okay, we've got a view set. So view set, def list, def retrieve. A simple view set for listing or retrieving users. If we need to, we combine the view set into two separate views, like so. Get list. All right. Cool. That's a deny. Typically we wouldn't do this, but instead register the view set with router. Yeah, all right, cool. View set actions. The default routers include the REST framework. Will provide for a standard create, retrieve, update, destroy style actions shown below. Yep, cool. Which is what we have. So list and create should just work. Easy. Easy. And then put would be update. Self request pk equals none. All right. Put needs ID in the URL by default. All right. Between post and put, because put needs an ID in the URL, that's why you get put is not allowed. All right. So if I go up here and I type in one of those, called this URL via put, but the URL doesn't end in a slash. All right. It's another thing which I found on the weekend, which I was like, I should actually investigate that. Default true. When set to true, if the required URL doesn't match any of the patterns in URL config and it doesn't end in a slash, and HTTP redirect is issued to the same URL with a slash appended. Note that any redirect may cause any submitted and post request to be lost. The append slash setting is only used if common middleware is installed. All right. Anyway, this comes back and it's like, sorry, teapot cannot be upgraded to pot. All right, sweet. And then I'm assuming that's the same with the delete. Hey, don't break things. Yep, there we go. Sweet. So yeah, that's all done. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's pretty hard. Oh. And Owen Codes, how are you going? Just saying hello quickly and bye. Gotta run. Oh, fair enough. Anyway, have fun. Okay, so we've got this all done. We no longer need those. I'm very happy with this. So let's go back to my Kanban board. We've just done the version control and stuff like that, so we're happy with that. We've got to do the unit tests. We've got to implement the project API. That one, I've got to say, is technically done. The Swagger, we've got to implement the ability for admins to set up the API keys. We also need to do that in the front, so people can... Let me rephrase. I'm sorry, I'm tired. we've got to set this up so that anyone who has admin access can actually set these up without having to go into the admin portal, because we want to keep people away from the admin portal. The main reason being is someone could go into the admin portal and cause some damage. Create permission set with no permissions. All right, we'll do that last. So anyway, we've just hit an ad break. I'm actually surprisingly thirsty. I will be right back. So yeah. I'm going to close these. Okay. About 20 seconds left for the ads. All right, good enough time. Let's do yellow. All right. And the ads should be over by now. Yeah, they're over. All right, welcome back, everyone. So, I also need to implement the ability. All right. So, going into here, we've got the project API. We scroll down. We're all happy with this. It's the list things that we need to sort of change / update and so forth like that. So one of the things we do, and hello, how are you going? Where's your cat cookie? Oh wait. Sorry, I'm way too tired. I don't get the context. How are you at least? So in here, a lot of this with the list can be done with the search. And I'm just trying to think, but we do serialize it though. I'm gonna leave it like that for the moment. Where are socks, by the way? You still got the, yeah, I still got the stray in the house. So going to the vet this week. The stray's slowly fattening up, which is nice, and he's settling down. So yeah, he just doesn't like me talking. So hence he's not in this room. So yeah, off to the vet this week. I've got to pick up my car tomorrow, and then book a vet appointment, and then yeah, it's just so much on. I've also got to get my tire fixed, so I got a screw in my tire. Luckily, I've got a spare, so the spare's on my car at the moment. But yeah. Okay. So I'm going to keep this like this at the moment. I know we've got the search functionality, and I really should be using the search functionality. But I think That should be fine for the moment. Famous last words, of course. Alright, so I'm just going through this. I'm quite happy with all of that. Alright, we can get rid of stuff we don't need anymore. Cool. Yep. I'm happy. Alright, API unit tests. So, I'm going to close all of this other stuff I don't need open. I'm going to open up this. So, oh yeah, don't forget to drop everyone. Exclamation point dropped, followed by your favorite emoji. I'm doing judgmental Max as he comes down. Alright, so REST framework includes a few helper classes that extend the Django's existing test framework and improve support for making API requests. So, the API request factory class supports an almost identical API to the Django standard request factory class. This means that the standard get, post, put, patch, delete, head options methods are available. Awesome. Okay, so before we start any of that, let's fix up our this. I should have stopped this. And I'm going to go source, VM, bin activate, and Python 3 manage migrate. So that's going to do all the auth stuff, all the NearBeach stuff, and all the token stuff. And then we need to go Python 3 manage load data. This will be part of NearBeach fixtures. Basic setup. Ooh. Problem installing fixture. Basic setup. Could not load content types, PK, unique constraint filed. Hang on, have I been having problems? And I just haven't noticed. Yes, I have. Alright. So, not a problem. Yeah, not a problem. So I'm going to push all my changes. I'm quite happy with my changes. Then I'm going to check out the develop branch. Man, I am exhausted. That was a silly mistake. I'm just going to do a git pull. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the database. I'm going to go Python 3 manage migrate. We're going to migrate everything, and then we're going to go Python 3 manage load data NearBeach static. No, not NearBeach static. NearBeach fixtures, NearBeach basic. That loads in perfectly fine. Then I'm going to go git branch, git checkout feature API. And then I'm going to go Python 3 manage migrate here. Then I'm going to go Python 3 manage dump data format equals JSON, indent equals 2, and then we do something like this, and then we go NearBeach, fixtures, basic, and presto. And that should fix our unit tests easily. So if we go Python 3 manage test, we shouldn't be having those issues anymore. And we did. Problem installing fixtures. So I am going to go into the fixtures. Oh, sorry, God, I won't be long on tonight. Tonight's stream won't go so long. All right, cool. All right. It doesn't like exclude content type and all permission objects when creating a database dump. So Python meta dump data, natural fire, natural alert. All right, cool. I'm just going to copy all of that, and then I'm just going to paste it in like this, and then failed. Problem installing fixtures. All right, cool. Hang on. The fixtures might have done that thing again. Yep. Yay, more ease. Problem installing fixture. Oh my god. All right. Alright, I don't know what's going on here with the fixtures. I think... Yeah, something's gone wrong. If I go Python 3, manage, load data, NearBeach fixtures, basic... Yeah. Value must be in an integer, then I don't know why it's giving me it in as that. Annoying. If we go back up to here. I'm just going to get rid of these. I'm too tired for this. I'm really too tired for this. All right, I'm just going to move on. I can fix that when I'm actually awake. All right, creating fixtures. All right, cool. Dump data if possible. Yeah, but how to create a fixture file with Django REST framework. Okay, using that, I'm creating an API. I'm using the framework's API test case to test some of the endpoints. Sweet. The document doesn't specify the way to load the fixtures. A traditional fixture inherit data. It does seem to be working. Alright, cool. The way you described should work. Make sure you also declare fixtures in the test case example below. Alright, cool. Every time you run, your test is run, the fixtures will load in, remove. Yep, alright. So what I'm going to do, oops, just bang the microphone, sorry. I'm just going to remove the database. I am going to go git reset hard. We haven't done any changes. It's perfectly fine. And then we're going to go git checkout develop. We're going to go Python 3 and manage test. We're going to double check that it works here, excuse me. Alright, it looks like it's working. So everyone's happy. Okay. Git checkout, feature, API. Oh, that's yonks ago. Okay. Exclude content type or permission objects when creating a database dump. Okay. And hello, Ambarish Pardishi. Sorry, I am terrible with names. I do apologize, but welcome, welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my content as we try and figure out why my fixtures are not loading. So we've got the admin tables. Let's just go over to the database. Let's open up our SQLite. Unknown database, disconnect. All right. So I am struggling at the moment. I'm going to see how long I'll last. I've just been streaming just under an hour. Let's see if I can make it half an hour more. But I don't see myself lasting that long. I'm sorry. All right, let's connect. So here's all of our tables. There's all of NearBeach's stuff, which is all good. And then we've got the auth stuff here. And then we've got auth token, which is a new table. Then we've got the Django admin log, content type. So this is saying exclude content type and auth permissions. So if I paste this in, straight away I'll go NearBeach, fixtures, NearBeach basic, easy done. I'm getting rid of natural foreign, natural primary. And format JSON. Go back into here. So we've got a lot in here. Yeah, all right. We actually don't have a lot of data in there. All right. It loaded the data. I'm on the correct branch. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I still want to actually have this fixture set up. I just want to add in a couple of API keys and so forth like that. So that way we can do unit tests for the API. The idea being is there'll be one key for every single user. We'll be doing that. Yeah. I don't know why it is like this. So what I'm going to do, git reset hard, git checkout develop, git, Python 3 manage migrate. Well, Python 3 manage load data. NearBeach. Actually, before I do that, git checkout feature API. And then I want to manage load data, NearBeach, fixtures. like so. But what happens if I'm like, let's just dump it. Oh, I should just do this. Dump data, we're missing that, All right, cool. Now, it won't work because we have that error up at the top. Don't worry about that. That error will go away once I open up the Docker desktop. And stop this. Right there, we'll stop now. It does it here no matter what. I might not. Yeah, oh, hang on. No, don't sort properties alphabetically. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. What if I dump it again, knowing full well this time oh, hold on. I don't know what I did. Alright, so we're loading the data. It works. Python 3, manage, test. Okay, we've got a couple of errors, but not as many as before. Which could just be because, yes. 2 errors. Alright. Unique constant failed, Django content title model. But the fixture is loading in now. I can't even read this screen at the moment. I keep losing where I am. Unique constant constraint failed, Django content type, app label, Django content model. Test case, setup test case. Backend, utilities, NearBeach fixtures. Could not load content type, 48 unique content style. What? Oh, NearBeach no setup. Oh, I need to do the same thing with the NearBeach no setup. Shoot. So git checkout develop. No, what am I doing? Fix to fixtures. All right, cool. So removing the database again, I'm just going to go Python 3 manage migrate. we're going to create the database on the develop branch. We are going to go Python 3 manage load data, NearBeach fixtures, NearBeach no data. All right, and then we're going to git checkout develop. Easy done. And then on develop, we're going to go Python 3 manage migrate. And then we are going to go to ads. All right, cool. So, I hope everyone's going well tonight. Easy done. And there we go. Okay, 30 seconds left. Yeah, I'm not going to make it much longer. Sorry, guys. It is a struggle town here. I'm just gonna go to bed. So yeah. And Boxster, I just started learning how to code Python, learning to Kinker today. Oh, nice. Fair enough. I haven't used that yet, so yeah. How are you finding it? Hopefully you're finding it well. I was just messing up my cube. And welcome back, everyone. You might wonder why we've got ads, Twitch edit ads at the time. YouTube doesn't get ads, so don't you worry about that. We're just fixing up our migrations and stuff like that. So now what I want to do is I want to dump all of that, and I'm going to use the same thing I did before with the dump data, but instead of the basic stuff, we're going to go no JSON. Python 3 manage test, and then hopefully we won't get any errors now. We'll just get some static. Yeah, we're fine with the dates. Pretty fun. Started getting addicted. Loyalty is used for GUIs and creating Windows. Super newbie stuff. Oh. Yeah, I have not played around with it. TK interface is a standard Python interface for TCL, TK GUI kit. Both TK and Tinker are available on most Unix and okay, cool. Have I spelt that right? Highly unlikely. Just all right. Oh, sorry, a big yawn. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, so, when you're talking field of study, do you mean what I studied as a bachelor? Mathematics. From there I learned Python, all that kind of fun stuff, and then I got into web development. At the moment we're building an open source project management system called NearBeach, which, yeah, it's open source. You can download it today if you want and use it. Currently we are fixing our fixtures. And we've just had a couple of issues, but they should now be fixed. And I'm just going to fix this up very quickly. Fix to fixtures. Git branch. We should be on the correct. Oh. You're back catching up on the stuff I missed on Thursday and Friday. Oh, fair enough. My brain won't be here much longer. Let's just say that. Alright. Hang on, my brain. Come on, brain. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. What we want to do is Python 3 manage migrate. Left the second I saw your screen. Yeah. You do get used to it, seeing this much stuff on the screen and stuff like that. I compartmentalize. I can't speak at the moment because I'm exhausted. So this particular screen will have SQL on it. This one will actually have web lookup. This one will actually be all the code. This one will be Postman for the API testing. This is just the terminal. This is my OBS. This is just music. So yeah, I tend to actually spread my screens out in a particular way, and that's how I deal with all this. All right, so we need to dump all of this into no setup. And I just want to test. That's fine. Those warnings are fine. If we get no errors, I am pushing this and we'll fix the fixtures. All right, we'll fix the fixtures. And if you're wondering what fixtures are, essentially think of them like snapshots of the database. So you know what the values are going to be and so forth like that. That way, when you write some tests, you can load in the fixtures, for example, unit tests, you can load in the fixtures and then write some tests around that. So yeah, the other way of doing the equivalent of doing it is through mocking data and so forth like that. But we don't do that. We will with front-end stuff, but with the Django side of things, we don't. We use fixtures. All right, I am going to go organization home because I'm trying to find pipelines. And I'm just clicking in here. This should run now. It looks like it is. And then I'm probably going to have to call it because I can feel myself going to sleep right now. Kind of understand SQL. I completed a Google data analysis course and dabbled a bit, hoping to start some DA projects to land some sort of job, but fair enough. Fair enough, yep. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, my recommendation, just build small things. It doesn't have to be large or anything like that. It could be small little tiny things to be like, hey, I've just built this little thing to solve this little tiny problem. Or it could be, I built this thing because I just wanted to figure out how to build it. Yeah, I've got a chatter on YouTube. I'm not that tired that I'm chatting to myself. All right, it looks like these are going to run. What needs to be done now is we definitely need unit tests. So I'm going to stick with the projects, make sure that's all working. Write the unit test for that. Then I'm going to move on to object data because once I've got the object data done Everything else should be falling into place pretty quickly. YouTube's chatter says hi to the Twitch chatter. Yep. I thought Twitch chat just froze up. Fair enough. Yep. But yeah, the API is coming along. We won't get the full thing done this month. Oh, and the Twitch chatter nocturnal says hello to the YouTube chatter boxer. So yeah. Yeah, we won't get the API finished this month. Just because it's very, very broad. There's a lot of little endpoints we've got to do, and so forth like that. And thank you very much. So yeah, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. So yeah, it's a pity I'm not going to stay on much longer. It's just because I'm exhausted. I'm so sorry. It's just I'm fading very, very quickly, and I know I'm not going to make it to 9 p.m. The robotic Twitch to YouTube bridge, yeah. So let's find someone to raid. Aha, Togglebit. He's easy. We haven't raided him in a little while. He's easy to raid. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for coming. Yeah, we'll get the API, most of the API sort of sorted this week. I'm hoping to get the object data mostly done by the end of the month, and then once the object data is done and we sort of solidify how we want to, we double check how we want it to run and stuff like that, we'll start rolling it out for the other modules, and then once they're all rolled out, we'll move on to other tasks, but we will be deprecating our old system. So yeah. Let me know if you want to pair on figuring out the fixture issue. It's been fixed. I was just making it more difficult for myself. And thank you very much, Boxster. Nice to meet you too. So yeah, for those wondering, I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays around about this time, all the way up to my time, 10 p.m. So yeah, it's just about 8:30 here, and I'm off to bed. Anyway, thank you.